Okay, YouTube. I'm getting ready to fly. Woo! Woohoo! Yeah! Woo! All right. I'm up, but it is bumpy. Whoa, my God. All right. It's a little bumpy. I'll go a little lower. I'm gonna stay low. I'm hoping that the winds calm down a little bit. Look at it lift, and then sink, and lift. I came out here to fly. It has been 49 days since I've last flown. But 49 days ago, I flew for about 75 minutes, and then I ended up breaking a prop because 2 bolts came out on my starter. Man, look at this lift. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Whoa. This is like a roller coaster low to the ground. Whoa. Ho, ho. Oh. Whoa. Going downwind. Woo, that was fast. It is bumpy. This is probably the bumpiest flight I've ever taken. I'm just trying not to be stupid. I'm trying to be careful, do a lot of active piloting. And it's a little bit bumpy. It's a beautiful day as far as temperatures. Right now it's about 62 degrees in the middle of January, and that is not bad. South Carolina, baby. Right now where I'm from in Chicago, it's about 19 degrees, way below freezing. Alright, it's a little too rough up here. Look at this, I can't even go like 10 more feet up in the air without being thrown around like a rag doll. I gotta get away from the power lines. This ditch right here below me, I jumped over it. I jumped over this one right here above me, or I'm sorry, below me. I've jumped over ditches like 4 times already, and they are caught on video. Watch my other videos and you'll see. I've even jumped over this one I'm about to go over right here below me. And I did a little crash right there in the toy farms. I want to give a shout out to my buddy Craig. I'm wearing a pair of ski goggles, and he bought them for me. And I've been normally wearing sunglasses, but the wind especially the cold air. The cold air is hitting my eyes and making me tear up pretty bad. So I got tired of like crying every time I flew in the cold weather. And so like maybe about a year ago, my buddy Craig from Chicago, he bought me a pair of ski goggles, and these things are amazing. I love them. Thank you, Craig. And he's a very nice guy. He's a really good pilot. And he actually, he knows how to do foot launch and trike. And he is really good. His kiting skills are amazing. Whether he believes that or not, I'm telling you, Craig, you are a really good pilot. And you know how to kite your wing better than most people I know. So the problem with me is I have vision problems due to a drunk driver, and I was in a bad car accident. I've had over 40 surgeries since 2004, and what happened is my tear ducts were shattered, and I don't have them anymore. So while I'm flying, I build up a lot of tears in my eye because of the wind. And they don't have anywhere to go. They can't drain down my tear duct because I don't have tear ducts anymore. So these ski goggles that Craig bought me, I'm wearing them for the first time in a long time, and these things are awesome. I don't have any like teary eyes right now, especially with this cold wind, cold air. My eyes would be tearing up pretty bad right about now. So I think what's going to end up happening is every time I fly, I'm probably going to have to wear the ski goggles, even in the middle of summer. That's okay. If it helps me see a lot better and not make my eye all teary, I am good. My wing is dancing up above me, back and forth, left to right, front to back. It is bumpy. Look at my legs. Like half the time I'm slanted too far over to the right. Got a flying cricket. All right, the sun is setting. I do have a strobe light on. So I'm gonna continue to fly for a little bit. I'm hoping that the winds calm down because right now they're still really bad. I'm not sure if it's going to look like it's really bumpy on the video, but let me tell you, I'm being tossed around left to right a little bit. It is definitely bumpy. Look at how beautiful this green barn below me is. It is nice and beautiful. Except when the soybeans are really tall, and if you land in a soybean, it is a pain in the butt to get out of there. I know because if you watch my other videos, I have one titled Emergency Landing, and I ended up in a soybean farm out by Chicago, like about 45 minutes south of Chicago. And when I did, the soybeans were so tall, we couldn't even find my paramotor after I went to go get help. We went back for my paramotor, and even on a quad, so a little bit higher up, we could not find my paramotor. It was pretty crazy. We had to go back out the next morning, and even in the middle of the daylight, we still had a hard time finding my paramotor. The soybean farm was really pretty tall. Not to mention the night that I landed in the soybeans, it was dark about 10 minutes later, and we heard coyotes coming to us. So we had to get the hell out of there. Woo! Man, I am hoping I can just keep flying. I had a horrible horrible 2019. I had a horrible 2018. And for the last 2 years in a row, I've had nothing but problems with my paramotor. I then Blackhawk swapped out my paramotor for a different paramotor, and honestly, I had nothing but problems with that one too. Luckily, Mike Robinson and Mike Ambrose over at Blackhawk, they were nice enough to help me. We ended up getting it fixed, and here I am right now flying. So again, Mike Robinson, I appreciate your help. Mike Ambrose, I appreciate your help as well. I gotta get out of the way. Some power lines are coming. Look how hard it is to see the power lights. I'm gonna try it out a little bit higher. Look at that sunset. Woo! Beautiful day. The winds are crazy, but temperature-wise, I got my heated gloves on, but they're not even on. I probably didn't need my heated gloves, but you know what? I have them. I know how to fly with gloves. I know a lot of people find that very uncomfortable, but I'm pretty used to flying in the winter, especially living in the Chicago area. So I know how to fly with winter gloves on, so I might as well just wear them. It's still bumpy up above. Whoa! But look at that sunset. Drop it a little low. Going downwind. Whoa! You know what? Even though it's been really bumpy, this is actually a pretty fun flight. I don't usually cut it up low. Woo! Let's go right over the ditch. Whoa, look at that. Woo! Go over this one. And let's go over this one. That's a pretty big one. That's what she said. That one's for you, Kyle Oakley. Kyle O. Kyle O. O. Alright, I think it's finally calming down a little bit. It feels better. I'm gonna get hit with this rotor probably. Maybe not. Let's go over this ditch. Look how many ditches there are. Whoa! Let's go back this way. Woo! Whoa! Yeah, baby! So, normally I hate this airport because the wind is blowing the wrong way and it wants me to go right towards those homes over there. And there's not a lot of runway starting from right here to this ditch right there. This one right here. There's not a lot of runway. So whenever the winds are blowing that way, it's very hard to fly. And I'm too injured to go foot launching right about now. Again, I was in a really bad car accident. I shattered my jaw. I shattered my back, my ribs, my lung, everything. I went blind in my right eye. So I am blind in one eye, and I have a lot of problems with my good eye. Every day, 24 hours a day, it feels like my eye is burning on fire. Again, I don't have tear ducts, so I can't drain out the tears. I don't produce tears, except like the cold air blowing at my eye, causing my eye to burn. So it's not fun. It is definitely not easy being easy. But I make the best out of life that I can. I'm too injured to go foot launching, but I know how to foot launch. I'm just too injured. And so, due to my injuries, I end up sitting in this quad, and it doesn't really hurt me that bad. Got a little bit bumpy just now, out of nowhere. And it's getting a little dark. And it seems like the winds picked up a little stronger. They were dying out, but now they're picked back up a little bit. I hope I'm recording, because last time I was out here, my front tires right here popped off of my quad. Check out the video titled Funniest Paramotor Fail. And my front tires popped off, and the whole time I had no audio. My microphone did not record anything. So I don't know if I'm really recording right about now. Oh man, I'm so happy that I live in South Carolina, because 63 degrees today. Yesterday was like 70. We had a whole week in a row of nothing but 70 degrees. The problem was the winds were too strong and it rained. Not the whole day, but enough to ruin my flying. It's gonna be time to come in and land. It's getting dark. The runway lights are on. It is time for me to go home. Unfortunately, I don't want to land. I want to keep flying. I don't get to fly that often. All right. Oh. Oh boy. The wind pushed me over. All right. So I got a spider web on my head. The wind, as I was coming down, it turned me the wrong way, and 1 second. Whoa. Okay. So, as I was coming down the land, I had to land a little downwind, crosswind, and which is fine. It's just the wind kind of like the air dropped me a little bit, and so I sunk a little bit, and my my right tire, my front right tire, touched the ground a little sooner than I wanted it to. No big deal. No big deal. I landed, caused a little bit of a mess right here. What the hell? All right. Let's clean up this tangle. Hey, look at that. All right, you know what though? This was a very bumpy flight, and it was very fun. Now, warning, I'm not recommending you go out and do anything crazy. Don't go flying in wind that is above your skill set. It was bumpy, but like I said, I knew I could handle it. I knew I would be fine, but I also knew I had to be very careful. And I was. All right, YouTube, thank you for watching. Subscribe down below. This is going to be my outro. It's not that great of an outro, but I really don't care about outros. I made the video. You can watch it, you can like it, you can hate it. It's my video. So, you know, I hope you enjoy it, but you don't need to enjoy it. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. It's just me flying, my style flying, my style video. Nothing fancy, I admit it. But that's it. So I am out. Have a good night. Have a good day. Have a good morning. Have a good whatever you have. Love you guys. Hit that button down below. Get notified. There's going to be a lot of craziness coming this year, hopefully, with Paramotor flying in my channel. Thank you. Have a good day.